Hello everyone, and welcome back to Guru TV. I'm Jason Sutton, your host from the Dana Rader Golf School. I'm joined today with TPI certified physical trainer Mark Kane. Welcome to the show.
Hello Jason.
He's been on the show several times. He's unbelievable at helping my students get the most out of their golf swings. I'm also joined with one of my longtime students, Michael Meyer. Thanks for joining us, Michael. Michael is an excellent player. He's a scratch golfer and has worked with Mark for several years, and I've really seen the benefit of their work together, and it really helps me to make the swing changes that I want to make with Michael. So you need to ask yourself, are physical limitations getting in the way of your golf swing? So Mark is going to help us with a couple of assessments and also some corrective exercises, and I'm going to leave you with a drill that's going to help you today. So what do you want to talk about today, Mark?
Sliding.
Sliding, there you go. So that's the number one thing we see a lot of our players do is as they come into their downswing, the lower body tends to outrace the upper body. You lose your base. It really cuts down on your power, causes all types of impact, problems. So we're going to find out why a lot of players do that and what physical limitations could be really causing that. So what do you think, Mark, if somebody comes to you with a sliding problem?
Usually they can't stand on one leg. Not too
Very
big.
simple, really.
Yeah. So what we look for is single leg balance. We have a very simple way of looking at it. Michael, why don't you come on over here, please? So this is called the single leg balance test. And what we're going to ask you to do is you're going to start off with your feet together, and you're going to bring your right knee up to about waist high. And from this position, what I'm looking for, does Michael maintain his posture? And obviously, can he stand on one leg? All right, and if we see somebody swinging their arms about or hopping, changing the foot position, we're going to shut the test down. And what we're looking for usually is somebody getting to about 25 to 30 seconds, Jason. If they can do that and we see symmetry on both sides, then we're cool. All right? And you can relax for a second. Now, sometimes people can fool us. Single leg balance is a combination of what goes on visually, what goes on in your inner ear, and your nervous system. In this case, what's going on at the foot. What does the foot feel, and what kind of information is going to send to the brain to make these little subtle postural corrections. So we can take this balance test one step further simply by closing the person's eyes. So this is when we get people. So, to be fair, I'm not going to have Michael close his eyes and bring his knees up. What I'm going to have you do, Michael, is just bring your leg up, fixate on a target on the wall, and then when you're ready, close them. And here, usually, we're going to see some, changes in their balance. They're going to make some little compensations, but Michael's pretty good at this. But we don't get the complete story until we compare left versus right. So let's just have you try that on the left side, just for the heck of it. We're going to see how you do there. And we just time them. And we're just looking for symmetry. We want to see if there's changes in posture. Do people get short? And he's maybe struggling a little bit more on this right side. So that's great. So a simple exercise is we can use some band here. Michael, I'm going to have you stand right there, please. I'm going to have you grasp those handles. And this is just called a single leg band pull. So we can put this into a door. We can have somebody hold on to it. But you're going to maintain great posture. You're going to pull the band backwards. All right, so the tension in the band is going to challenge him to maintain his balance, Jason. At the same time, which is really cool, as he pulls on that band, that's going to teach him how to fire his core in his left glute, which plays a big role in stability. And so I would recommend, nice job, Michael, I would recommend that somebody does about 1 to 2 sets of 10 on each leg. If you have one side that's a little bit unsteadier than the other, do a few more reps on that side.
Awesome.
Simple.
So this is really what's keeping a lot of you out there from being able to post your left side, or maybe you straighten your right leg in the backswing, and that's a whole other deal, but we've seen that same problem with people with instability in the lower body. I did an article just recently for Golf Illustrated, Post and Rotate. This is a really, really good way to visualize it, is we're trying to not let our left knee get outside of our left ankle. Once that left knee gets on top of that left ankle, the left leg should start to straighten a bit. Now, I'm not saying it has to lock up, But it's no different than if a field goal kicker was trying to kick a field goal. He has to do what? Plant his left side and kick against a firm left leg. No different than golf. So one quick little exercise or drill here you can do, and you can actually hit balls in this. It's real simple because most of us stand with a little bit of a flared left toe, which really gives us more freedom of movement here. So all I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you pitch and toe your left side here. Bring your left toe in and point it backwards. And I want you to take it easy here, especially those, watch out if you have knee problems and such, maybe not to do too much of this, but just try some half swings and really feel that left hip starting to rotate a little more rather than sliding too much. So try that. I know one of the past shows that I've done with transition, we talked about putting a dowel rod or a shaft just outside our left foot. That's an excellent way as well. So thanks for coming out today, Mark.
Pleasure.
I hope this helps everybody. Thank you, Michael, for being our guinea pig. You're awesome.
Thank you, Michael.
Guys, this guy's the best in the business. You've got to have a physical fitness part of your game if you want to be a top player or you want to get the most out of your game. Everybody's out there banging balls, working on the short game, maybe even working on your mental side. You have to add physical fitness to that regimen to really be the best you can be. So I hope this helps everybody. Thanks for checking out the blog. Check out the great websites I have here on the blog roll. We've got Kane Training over there. Mark's a great website. If you want to get a hold of him, we've got the Dana Rader Golf School, danarader.com. We've also got mytpi.com, which has a lot of information there about physical fitness. So, hope this helps you guys, and we'll see you next time on Guru TV.